guys, it's me Tazzy and welcome back to the 9th day vlog of VCESS, the summer school that I've been attending for the past 9 days. Now, it's coming to the end, we're very close, tomorrow is the last day, and getting a bit sad, gonna miss the friends I've made, but it'll be good to finally have a break from 7 o'clock wake-ups to get into the city. So, this morning, I remembered to tap on, so we didn't have a repeat of yesterday. And, firstly, my 8:02 train from Nunawading didn't, rock up till about, 8:10. So that put me 8 minutes behind. Yay! And then when I got to Richmond, they told us that it was a direct service to Flinders Street instead of being the City Loop service that it usually is. So I had to get off at Richmond and wait for the one behind us to come in. So that made me even later. And then when I finally got to Melbourne Central, there was like a backup on the escalators and people just didn't want to move and yeah. So I got to class just in time for my further maths class at 9 o'clock. So yeah, today was the last further maths class. So the last of my 6-hour tutorials. And we just basically went over a few questions we had about like any work that we've done. Went over modules again, minor geometry and measurement and graphs and relationships and relations. And my tutor said if I finish early I can leave early, which I didn't finish early, but we ended up leaving early anyway, so whatever. And yeah, so that was that. It was good. He was a good guy. We had some people come in halfway through to do, like, today was the day for, like, all those forms, you know, those forms that they give you, like, to assess a tutor for, like, you do them at school and that sort of stuff. We had a lot of those come out, and, so we were filling out those all the time. Like, that whole day, I think I filled out 4 or something. Actually, yeah, 4. I have 2 more to do tomorrow. So yeah, I've just got my timetable over here, just checking it out every now and then. So after that, I had an independent study block. Now, I was supposed to meet up with my tutor and do a one-on-one tutoring session with my English language tutor, but she didn't rock up, so that was a bit sad. So instead, I just did my English language homework, and I got a bit more done on that, which was good. And I've reorganised another one for tomorrow, and that's going to be good. So that's 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, so that should be good. So hopefully I can get my essay done, and all of my other stuff done. So that's the plan there. After that, we had the group meeting. So met up with Sinead, and she just gave us the zines and the our workshop preferences. So I got Stoner Sloth FAQ. So yeah, I was really quite looking forward to this one because it's a bit different. And when we arrived, it was in my English language teacher was tutoring it, and there was about 4 of us, so just 4 of us in the little group. And it was really good because the whole point of it was talking about the Stoner Sloth ads that were early on in the year in Australia, and basically talking about drugs and alcohol, and not saying that don't take drugs, don't drink, not the classic don't do drugs speech. It was informing people about, you know, the effects of drugs, what will happen if you take them, informing, you know, maybe if you do want to try them, you know, maybe have a go, use a testing kit, something like that, you know. And it was just basically informing people on the stigmas that surround it, and that it's, you know, it's okay that if you do the drugs, you know, it's a free space. it was very safe space, no judgment there. But you know, you are aware now that when you do go to, you know, try them more in the future, you know the things that will go wrong. So we had a couple of people who had already done drugs in the class, so, which is okay, you know, it's their life. They want to do it, then might as well. Some did it because of mental health reasons, and it's sort of been led into it. They turned to it as that. But others just did it as a sort of recreational thing. So it really, it works out. But I really enjoyed that workshop. It was a bit more practical, or not really practical. Oh, that would have been funny. A practical stone sloth workshop. Completely illegal on the program, but you know. But no, it was probably one of my favourite workshops throughout the whole thing. Afterwards I had PE, and what did we do? We went over, we watched a lot of we watched a ton of videos of injuries. So we watched one of the basketball injuries. I can't remember what the players are. I'm not a basketball follower. But the shin bone was like sticking out of the skin. Angled out. It was compound fracture. It was, oh. But watching it so many times, the whole leg just collapsed underneath him. So after PE, we had lunch. I got curry, had some nice curry with some naan, and just chilled with a couple of my friends for the most of lunch, which is good. Afterwards, health and human development. And in health and human development, we played Connect 4. And my table, we were like the fans of Harry Potter, and so we needed a symbol to identify each group, because there was 3 groups playing Connect 4. So Connect 4 with 3 groups. It was really fun. It was a slightly different version of Connect 4. It was more like Battleship times Connect 4. So you still had to find 4. You had to make like your rows of 4, but you could put them anywhere on like the squares and stuff, like E3, E4, you know, that sort of stuff. But yeah, our little symbol was the Deathly Hallows symbols. So the Elder One, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. So we really enjoyed that. It's really funny, and we actually won that as well. We won that, and we chose to leave class early, and so we left early, and I went straight to psychology, which was good. Just chilled out there for a bit, read my book, and in psychology we went over ERAs. So that's basically your reports, and the reports that you psychological reports. So when you do a scientific experiment, or a study, you write it up as an ERA. I think it's like empirical report, something or other. I can't remember exactly what it stands for. But yeah. So we did So we went through ERAs. So they're basically their layout. So they got the introduction, the abstract, the main, like the discussion. Then you get the, is it discussion? I can't remember the exact order. Then it's like the method, and then the results, and then the conclusion. Yeah, we just basically went through that, and it was really good to do that again. And he let us out 15 minutes early, so I beat the peak hour rush on the way home, which was good, and got a seat on the train. So that was my 9th day. Tomorrow is going to be a sad day, like I've already stated, and I have 2 classes, a seminar and the Goodbye Festival, so it's going to be interesting. I think I'm wearing my shirt tomorrow. I don't know, I might have to ask some people if we wear our shirts tomorrow. But coming to the end, I'll try and do a after this, I'm going to put together a video of like everything, like all of the photos I've collected and that sort of stuff, and as well as video of like a review of the whole program itself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been Tazzy, and I'm signing out. Peace.